afternoon, good evening, whatever you want to call it. Just good. Kansas City. Welcome back, everyone. How y'all doing out there today? We've been gone for the past couple weeks, but we happy to be back. Yeah. Oh man, it's that time of year. Time flies fast when you winning championships. No, I'm just kidding. Ha! No, I'm not. I'm really not. Seriously, time do. Let's check out the IE Sports radio chat side. Terry Rodriguez is in the building. Ralphie Calise is in the building. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Man, it's been a minute. Nice little vacation needed. Got to rest a little bit. Wasn't a lot going on in our sports world here in Kansas City anyway. But again, welcome back. Give yourself a round of applause. I'm glad that y'all here. Y'all can be anywhere in the world doing anything, not listening to me, but y'all here, and I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Welcome to another episode of This is KC Sports, here live and direct on the best sports media outlet, streaming services, whatever you want to call us. IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Welcome. Man, come on. We the best. Yeah. Yes. We give ourselves some claps around here. Man, I cut the clap short, y'all. I'm sorry. Today has been a pretty good day for the most part in the sports world. Um, for all of y'all out there, Philly fans, man, my heart goes out to y'all. Um, I understand, I understand, trust me, because that day's going to come for our Kelsey to take the podium and do what y'all Kelsey, you know, drum, built up the courage to do, which was step away from the game of football. It's hard, I know, man. Hey, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't tear up a little bit, especially when he got to talking about him and his brother and all that stuff and how small they family are. Our my family's pretty small, and so I can understand that. I like to play a little snippet of that retirement speech from Jason Kelsey, real quick, courtesy of NFL Network and Philadelphia Eagles media outlets. Man, I appreciate y'all. Just take a quick listen, real quick. Hey, no crime, man. Get the tissues. Get the tissues. No crime.
I won't forget the call I got from Andy Reid on draft day and my father rushing into the room. With tears streaming down his face as his son's dreams had just been realized. It had just been announced on TV I had been drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. And I won't forget 2 years later, that same man and my brother receiving a call and him being drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs. This time, the tears streaming down both my father and I's face as my brother had just realized his own.
Man, that right there is first off, that was a courtesy snippet of Jason Kelsey's retirement speech, courtesy of the NFL Network and Philadelphia Eagles media outlet. We appreciate the clip. Um, man, I I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know how he got through that speech, man. Because I would have been like, I can't do this. I can't do this right now. But it's if you guys know the story behind Jason and Travis Kelsey, um, and how Kelsey got to the NFL and all that stuff, And just if you ever listen to them both tell the story of them growing up, and as Jason Kelsey did earlier in that speech or during that speech, somewhere along that from where that snippet was, um, like he said, they had a small family, no, one uncle, one auntie, no cousins, and it was basically just him and his brother, and for them not to be twins or whatnot, man, they are so close, man, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty dope to see that, because like I said, the story goes back. Travis Kelsey wasn't supposed to make it to the NFL. It wasn't happening. But you guys, it's almost like um, I can't explain it, but it's crazy how whatever belief all y'all out there have in a higher power or universe or whatever, um, how close it keeps them, Jason and Travis Kelsey, because they grew up with each other playing football. They go to the same college, same team. Travis get kicked off the team pretty much. Jason helps him get back on. Jason gets drafted by Andy Reid. And 2 years later, like he said, Andy Reid basically called Jason, hey, I know your brother was a little bit of a knucklehead, in college and stuff. Is he a good person and can I rely on him? Because you're the best source for me to ask this to, because I drafted you, I worked with you, I know who you are. Tell me something to make me draft your brother. What kind of person he is. And Jason, being the big brother he is, I'm sure he kept it 100 with Coach Reid, and he told him the truth and told, hey, yeah, he can be this, but he's that and he's that. We come from the same tree. And 2 years later, here it is. You watch your little brother get drafted into the NFL by the coach that drafted you. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, beautiful, and it's a bittersweet thing, but because they fell, the Eagles fell to the Chiefs. Jason Kelsey fell to Travis Kelsey. It's but the love and bond that they have for each other is beautiful, man, and it's so dope to see that. That I don't know. I don't know. I'm all over the place, but it was dope. It was dope, man. Shout out to Jason Kelsey for being able to, man, get through that speech, bro. Cause I don't know how you did it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I would be a mess up there trying to get through that heartfelt speech, man. Congratulations on your retirement. Can't wait for them to induct you. You in my book, you're a first ballot Hall of Famer. Hopefully, and everyone else. I mean, you're very likable. You're likable on both teams, the Eagles and the Chiefs. So shout out to Jason Kelsey. All right, so now we got the pleasantries and the heartfelt messages and stuff. I ain't crying, you crying. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. But so sorry, y'all. My allergies has been wearing me out all week. It's that time. So as the title of this episode is, play ball. Baseball season is back, baby. That can't be more truer than ever. I am ready for some baseball. The Royals. Yeah. The Royals. Look here. Do not do me like y'all did me last season. That's all I ask. I love my teams. We are the city of champions, baby. But I have a small request. Do not do me like y'all did me last season, man. And I'll get into that when I come back from this break, man. You guys listening to This is KC Sports, live on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'll be right back. And we're going to talk about this Royal situation because I don't want to get done how I got done last season. Y'all bamboozled the hell out of me, okay? We'll be right back, y'all. Y'all stick around, man. Seriously.
Together, we are the newest version of Hockey Talk on IE Sports Radio, The Neutral Zone.
Zone.
We love hockey, but we also know it's not everyone's first sport. So we want to make this show as much for new fans as for the diehards.
Whether you can name all the Swedes on the 08 Red Wings Stanley Cup team, or if you can't tell if Varlamov is a goalie or the latest trendy vodka, we're here to help. With facts, figures, and outrageous fans, we bring you all the hard-hitting hockey news you can handle, while still keeping it fun and on the rails. Well, mostly.
So tune in every week as we go around the hockey world, from college to Canada, the minors and the majors, and everywhere in between.
So bring your cellies.
And your one-timers.
You wicked wristas.
And be sure to protect your five-hole.
Catch the Neutral Zone every week on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
We promise not to pick on the Arizona Coyotes every episode.
Hey sports fans, are you in the market for Florida sports or just keeping up with the latest in the Panhandle? Palm Tree Sports is a dedicated audio hub to all things sports in the Sunshine State. We cover current events, big news, heavily favored opinions all across the NFL, NBA, MLB, and so much more. So come check us out every Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For a down south education on Florida sports and athletics, it's hosted by yours truly, Corey Pujols, and is powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
All right. Welcome to AZ Sports Daily. I'm your host, Kiernan Daly, bringing the heat to Arizona sports. There's no discrimination here. We're going to talk about every sports team, professional and college. The show is all about you, the listener. I'm here to entertain you. Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? It's going to be fun, high energy. You may not agree with what I say. That's okay. Let me hear you. Let's talk about it. Join me every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on AZ Sports Daily. That's AZ Sports, Daily, and at IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
It's IE Sports Radio. It is your direct feed for all that is sports. It is Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris every Tuesday night right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris is the most comprehensive view on Philadelphia sports exclusively right here on IE Sports Radio. You know what it is, your direct feed for all that is sports. Tuesday night, IE Sports Radio, Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris.
Welcome back, everybody, to This is KC Sports. I am your man, Bishop, on IE Sports Radio. So, before we went to break, I was just begging and pleading to my Kansas City Royals not to do me like they did me last season. And that is, if you guys wasn't tuned in last season, that's okay. I'm going to talk about it. You better believe I am. I was overly excited about what I saw in spring training last season. I mean, jeez, it was good. I'm like, oh, the Royals, they're killing it. Oh, they're going to be something. And then worst record in, hell, what was the worst record in franchise history? Hell, I want to say maybe even the MLB. I don't know. I can't even remember. I try to put that behind me. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I needed therapy after last season. On the IE Sports Radio chat, my man Ralphie Khalees said, Bishop, your thoughts on KC pitcher Cole Ragans? Is he the opening day starter? I think so. The Royals like what they see. So far, he's killing it down there in spring training. I think on March 1st he struck out 3 back-to-back, right? But it was against Oakland, I know. I think his command is a little. It's pretty intact. It's intact from what I saw so far. I think so. I know that if I was to put Reagan's on a slip on a betting slip and be like he's going to get 4 strikeouts, I know he can knock that down. I'm not concerned. So I think he is going to be the starting opening day starter. At least I hope so. But yeah, so far from what I see in spring training, he's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty solid, man. I don't see anything where I'm like, he's a little questionable. But I like what I see. I do. I really do. Terry Rodriguez said, Chiefs tag Snead. We're going to talk about that. And I'm definitely going to give my thoughts on it. And the reason is because I'm not quite sure I agree with that. I know it's done, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel 100% about that. I'm excited to see these Royals. There's a lot going on in the NFL as of right now. I mean, the NFL is pound for pound, 100%, blow for blow, 100 trillion% undefeated when it comes to entertainment news. Oh yeah, definitely, Ralph. Yeah, man, I like Reagan's right now, man. I love what I'm seeing so far, brother. The NFL's undefeated. It don't matter what's going on. I mean, and it don't matter what's going on in any other sports. Any other sports, man. Like, the NFL cannot be stopped, okay? I've been watching the Combine over the weekend and whatnot, and my gosh, the talent. I mean, we all kind of knew the talent that was coming. We saw it. A lot of us was watching college. We saw it. we saw Bo Nix do his thing with them Ducks. We saw Penix Jr. We saw Caleb Williams, who everybody wants to dub the second coming of Mahomes. I disagree, but whatever. To each their own. We saw a lot of people. We saw Marvin Harrison Jr. We saw a lot of stuff. We saw the cannon of an arm that what's his name from Tennessee? I can't think of his name. Is it Joe Milton? I don't know. I can't think of his name right now. Quarterback. That guy was in that combine throwing that thing to the 10-yard line from the 10-yard line, and it looked like he didn't wind up. It looked like he just tossed the damn ball down the field, bro. It's crazy. So we saw that. We saw a lot of things in the combine. We saw Troy Franklin, who I would love the Chiefs to draft. I would love it. I would love for the Chiefs. So far, in all the mock drafts that I see, they have the Chiefs drafting Troy Franklin from Oregon. I would love that, man. Man, I like Troy Franklin. I think he's a solid player, solid receiver. But did anyone see Xavier? Hold on, man. Hold on. I got to get my thoughts together because I don't think anyone saw Mr. Xavier Worthy running a 4.21, 4.22, 4.25, whatever the hell they put him down as. Yeah, Mahomes got a cannon. Yeah, he can do it. He can do it like it ain't nothing. He can throw it. You say you saw him throw it from the 20 to the 20. Yeah, it's crazy. But I didn't. Did anyone see Xavier Worthy running that setting the NFL combine record for the 40? Damn, whoever gets that guy they're gonna love it. I mean, now granted, there's no pads on, right? They pretty much loosey goosey, in the minimalist of clothes that they can have. Running at 40. So that guy was moving. 4.21, 4.22. So that means that once he put his pads and stuff on, what do you guys think he's gonna run? Like a 4.26 maybe? If he slows down at all? Xavier Worthy? Once he have all the pads and equipment on, well, he's gonna probably run like a 4.26, 4.27 maybe. If that. I don't want to knock off that many seconds. I don't want to put 5 seconds on him. But sheesh, dude was cooking, bro, cooking. And there was a bunch of other kids out there at that combine putting in work, man. I don't know. I would love to have Xavier Worthy on this team. That it wouldn't be fair though. And I know I'm a firm believer in you can't always get what you want and you can't get everything. So that if the teams if people allow Xavier Worthy to get drafted by the Chiefs, go ahead and put the 3-peat in the bag. Go ahead. It's done. Don't do that to yourself. It's not going to happen, I know, but don't do it. Hell, like I said, I'll be happy at Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin is there at 32, and the Chiefs go ahead and pull that trigger and pull him at 32. I'm good. I'm so good with that. Terry said, as I've said in the past, as long as the Chiefs have Mahomes, they're set. Exactly. And I'm glad that you brought that up, Terry. As long as we have Mahomes, we're set. the fact that you say that, because everyone wants to downplay that, oh, if Mahomes went to the Bears or anywhere else, he wouldn't be as successful. I highly disagree because, and the reason I disagree is, yes, Andy Reid is great. Andy Reid is great. He's great. He's a great offensive-minded coach, man. Legend, right? He had Mike Vick. He had Donovan McNabb. And although they came close, he had Alex Smith. Although they came close, he still couldn't get the ring. Didn't taste it until Mahomes came. Because even with Alex Smith, we were one and done in the playoffs every time. One and done, one and done, one and done. I feel like Mahomes has this grit about him. I said it on other shows, like Peyton Manning. You can whoop Peyton Manning's ass for 30 minutes straight of pure football, okay? That would be the first half, okay? Second half, Manning come out. Me and my wife joke about it all the time. We say, oh shit, he done activated the Manning. Whatever that is, we don't know what it is. We still don't know what it is. But it's something that we say to each other when Peyton Manning was playing. Oh shit, the second half, he done activated the Manning during halftime. We don't know what it is, but we know that, hey, it's about to be a long second half for whatever team he's playing. That's Mahomes. Whatever the Manning is, that's Mahomes. Oh shit. He's down 24-0, 27-0. First half, he activated the Mahomes. That's the new thing. That's our new thing. Shit, they've been activated the Mahomes now. We've seen it. We've seen it against the Texans and the Titans and all. Dude, y'all witnessed it. If you whooping Mahomes' butt in the first half, it's gonna be a long second half for you, bro. It's gonna be a long second half. And so I say all that to say, basically, just to go back on what Terrence said. As long as the Chiefs got Mahomes, they're set, and that's because Mahomes have that grind mode, man. That look here. This is a playoffs. This isn't the regular season. See, a lot of y'all get caught up, man, in the regular season, and the Chiefs will lose a game or whatever. Oh man, Mahomes broke it. Nah, see, that's where you're wrong. Mahomes may wanted to win that game, but it don't mean that much to him. As long as he gets his team into the playoffs, that's where the fight's at. That's where we about to throw the freak down, bro. Mahomes don't lose in the playoffs. Except, there's an asterisk. He did against Joe Burrow. The reason he lost is because the Chiefs failed to make adjustments during the second half. Tyreek Hill wanted the ball. He wanted the ball. And if you don't believe me, this was Mahomes shouldn't have listened to Tyreek Hill's moment right here against the Bengals when we lost in that AFC Championship game. Because if we'd have went to advanced and went to LA that season, we would have beat the Rams. I guarantee. I know. I know. I know. It's like, how do you know that? I feel it. I know, because that Rams team wasn't all that hot. The Bengals almost had them, but the Bengals they didn't have the push. The Chiefs would have had that push to be like, dude, we're gonna win this game by any means necessary. So if that would have happened, well, now Mahomes has 4 rings. And hell, what? We would have been at a 4-peat, right? What is it called? Is it a 3-peat and a 4-peat? I guess, yeah, I think peats just keep peating. The pill. But yeah. Mahomes would have won 4 Super Bowls in a row, bro. Is my math right? Am I right? Because they lost to the Bengals. The Bengals lost to the Rams in the Super Bowl. Then Mahomes came back and won against the Eagles, and then the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles, and then San Francisco. So that's what gave us our 3. But if he'd actually won that game, yeah, it would have been 4. Is that? I think that's right. Yeah, it would have been. Thank you, Taryn. Man, for some reason, my mind is blanking out. It's blanking out because I'm sitting there like counting on my toes and man, like, dude. Yeah, it would have been 4 straight. So, not to get too far off subject because I have already. Yes, as long as we have Mahomes, we're good. Because I feel like if Mahomes, a lot of people, if he would have went to the Bears, they wouldn't have won the Super Bowl. That's where you're wrong. Because during that time, the Bears had big dog, Allen Robinson, Tariq Cohen, David Montgomery, and whoever else they had. Then they would have had Mahomes on top of that. That's enough for Mahomes to do what he have to do. And on the other side of the ball, they had a hell of a defense because they had Khalil Mack and all them, right? That would have been enough. Terrence, I may have been mad at math, but it adds up to 4 as long as I don't have to do. Oh, hell no, man. Go on, Terry. Go on, bro. Get on out here with all that stuff, man. Go on, man. See, now you up here talking all this rocket scientists and all that stuff. I'm not about to sit here and try to pronounce that. Get out of here, buddy. Pythagorean theorem? I don't know what that is, dude. I've never even heard of that. Go on, bro. Where's Larry B at, man? Because I bet he know what that is. Nah, we ain't doing that today. Nope. Dude, this is wild. Anywho, so at first I thought it was Python as like, you know, the programming stuff, but man, I'm not. No, sir. Moving on. Yeah, Mahomes would be fine anywhere, man. As long as there was a competent coach. And like I said, the Bears, he would have been fine with the Bears. They had Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy came from up under Andy Reid. He's a part of the Andy Reid branch. All that stuff. I'm glad that we got Mahomes and that they wanted to take Mitchell Trubisky. I'm glad that happened. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate everybody taking who they took over Mahomes because now y'all know better. We gonna take another quick break, man, and we're gonna go and try to pronunciate whatever the hell Taryn just typed in this chat line, dude. This is KC Sports. I'm your man Bishop. I might be back, man. I don't know, man. I'm about to go take me a math class or something because I don't know what the hell that is. Peace. Stick around. We'll be right back.
What up, Boston sports fans? This is Mikey Two Guns here, your host of Our Bleepin' City, airing every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Please join me. We'll talk everything Boston sports, all the local teams, college teams. I'm even down to talk MMA, boxing, whatever you guys want. So join me every Wednesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. Chime in with your questions on the chat, tweet the show. We'll even have call-ins. I can't wait to hear from you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. So once again, it's Our Bleepin' City. I am your host, Mikey Two Guns, every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. See you soon, people.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Davidson.
It's your boy, Danya Live.
And we are the hosts of Fast Break here on IE Sports Radio, where we discuss everything in the world of basketball from prep to the pros.
You guys should definitely check us out, man. Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We got all the basketball information you guys need, so we look forward to you guys listening in.
And please do, because we are the best basketball show on this side of the Mississippi. And please do check us out on Twitter at FastBreakISR. D-Lock, where's our time again?
8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. That give you guys plenty of time on a Sunday.
Tune in.
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
You're listening to This is KC Sports with Bishop on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Is that louder?
That's right, you are listening to This is KC Sports. I am your man, Bishop. Appreciate y'all for hanging out today, man. It's been fun for sure. Every time we hang out, it's a good time. Man, allergy season sucks. I feel like I should do a drop for Claritin or something. Hey, Claritin, get at us. IE Sports Radio, with your direct feed for all that is sports. We would definitely put you out there. Make some drops for y'all. All right, y'all. So before the break, my man Taryn Rodriguez took me through a brief math class where he was trying to explain to me how to create rocket fuel using, I don't know, quantum physics and quantum leaping and how to build time machines and so I don't know what I don't know, but I do agree with you, Taryn. Math should not be an ultimate requirement to transfer or graduate from college because jeez. But it seemed like you got it down, man. It seemed like you know something about something or know someone or something about something with something, and I don't know, bro. I don't know. Earlier on the chat, man, Terrence said the Chiefs tagged L'Jarius Sneed. Man, I don't know if I should throw some claps out there for that. We'll save it. We'll save the claps. I don't know how I feel about that. About the tag being on Sneed. And my reasoning is, I'm trying to think. I'm not an owner. I'm not a GM. I'm not a coach. Hell, I'm not even a player. I'm not even the damn towel boy, okay, on the Chiefs team. But my thought, if it was up to me, would I have tagged Sneed or would I have tagged Jones? And there's reasons why I'm thinking this way. I think Brian Burns is a free agent. I want to say, what's old boy name with Miami? What's his name down there in Miami? Christian Wilkins. I believe he's a free agent. They not, Dolphins already said they're not using the tag on him. The guy is good. He's a good edge. He's a good, defensive tackle, man. I think I would have just let Sneed go to free agency. I know it sounds weird. I know Sneed is good, and trust me, I got nothing but respect for Sneed, man. I wish it didn't have to be like this. I wish we could keep Sneed. But I would have probably put the tag on. I would have probably put the tag on Chris Jones. Left Sneed go to free agency. I feel like Chris Jones carry more value than Sneed. And the reason I say that is because even though Sneed's been a shutdown corner, dude has been so good for us, man. These past few seasons. It's almost hard to replace that Chris Jones situation. Chris Jones. So the reason I would probably put the tag on Chris Jones is because, I don't want to pay $30 million a year. But Christian Wilkins would probably only require, because Christian Wilkins would probably only require $20 million a year. Hopefully y'all following me here. Because math isn't my strong suit. Taryn, go ahead and break this down for him. So if I can get Christian Wilkins for $20 million for next 3 or 4 years, so like that, I'm saving roughly, $7 to $10 million because Chris Jones may only want 27, 28, whatever. I feel like I could trade Chris Jones. Man, I love Chris Jones, brother. Please don't take this. If you listen to this show, man, please don't take this, personal. Because if we had the money, I would rather keep you and Sneed, keep my defense intact like it is to hit the three-peat, brother. I would have tagged Jones, traded Jones to Carolina or somebody who's not in my way of jeopardizing my three-peat. I can't run the risk of not reaching a deal with Jones and letting him walk into free agent because somebody's going to pay the shit out of him. Okay? I could get by with Sneed going to a competitor. Not worried about that. I would trade Jones to like Carolina or something. I'm just saying. Give me a couple of draft picks. Send you to Carolina. You're out of our way. I don't have to worry about it. I mean, if it could go like that, I don't know the all the fine print and the detail on really how the tags work for real. But if I have say so to where because I don't think Jones has a no trade clause. So, yeah, send you off, man. I will send you off because I know I can't pay you, and then I will go get a cheaper you, like Christian Wilkins, $20 million, $22 million, boom. I at least got some type of. I'm saving cap, and I got somebody who he may not perform as well as you, but he performed well enough to where George Karlaftis and everybody else can still wreak havoc, and that's all we need. That's all we need, right? We don't need Christian Wilkins to go get 25 sacks, to be honest with you, because we have the way Spags' defensive schemes is set up. We'll send Trent McDuffie back there to pick the sack up if we need to. So I think I would have tagged Jones, traded Jones to Carolina, let Snead go, into free agency. We'll be okay. We can find another corner. That's the way I would have went. That's the way I would have went. I feel like I said, Jones carried more weight and more value than me trying to trade L'Jarius Sneed. Just saying. Because I think so far, from what I saw, was that the team that was interested was, I think it was Miami, and I feel like it was the Eagles or something like that, from what I heard. And then earlier today, I thought I heard the Commanders or something had reached out also or something. I'm not sure. But I feel like the value would have been better with Jones on the tag, because then somebody would have been like, oh, hell yeah, we'll take Jones. Like I said, Carolina needs rushers. Here you go. They trying to rebuild over there. Here you go. Here's Chris Jones. Give me, a couple of your drafts picks, and then we'll sign Christian Wilkins. Boom. And then maybe, Carolina can take that and then do whatever they want to do with Jones. Maybe he'll end up in Miami anyway. Hell, I think that dude, if he go to free agent, that's probably where he's going to end up. He's always in Miami. He's cool with Michael Bay. Is that his name? The Bad Boys director. And he's always in Miami working out. Hell, I'm not surprised if that's where he end up. He seems like a Miami type person. So you should have got the goodies. You should have got something. Now if you don't reach this deal, if the Chiefs don't reach this deal, there's a strong possibility you end up with nothing, or at least not what you could have got. That's how I looked at it. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I got to say about the Snead and the Jones thing. I'm so excited for the draft, man. It's so far away. It's over a month away. I'm ready to see who goes. One thing I don't like. Okay, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Please check this out. You know how everybody's running around saying that the NFL is scripted? When it comes to these games, they're rigged and all that, the shit's scripted. No. If you want to talk about what's actually scripted, it's the NFL draft. That shit is scripted through and through. How many times have we seen the NFL draft and you have the top prospect? Let's use this for example, i.e. Caleb Williams, right? Caleb Williams is set to go number one in the draft. Caleb Williams will probably go number one in the draft. If I'm the Bears, I'm rewriting this narrative here. I'm going to shock the shit out of you. I think Washington Commanders draft at number 2 this season, in this draft. Hey, Commanders, what y'all got? Y'all want Caleb Williams? Because y'all definitely need a quarterback. Because if y'all think that I'm going to take Caleb Williams, then you're left taking oh boy, what's his name? Mays. I can't think of his first name. So, how about this? And I'm talking as the Bears. How about this? I got Justin Fields. Justin Fields is not a horrible quarterback. Justin Fields is a mobile quarterback, and Justin Fields can throw pretty fairly. We already got Moore, Mooney, Cole Kmet. I don't know who else they got. So here's what I'm willing to do for you, Commanders. I'm going to keep Justin Fields, okay? I'm keeping him. But I feel like he needs some more weapons. So here's my number 1 draft pick that I'm sending to you so that you can get you a quarterback like Caleb Williams. But in return, I want your number 2 draft pick. And I'm going to need Terry McLaurin or Curtis Samuel with your number 2. And what I'm sending you is the number 1 draft pick. Oh, hold up. Okay. Let's okay. Oh, you saying that's not enough? Okay. Because you're giving up a wide receiver. I got you. Okay. Here we go. My number 1 draft pick plus Mooney for your number 2 draft pick plus Curtis Samuel or Terry McLaurin. You okay with that? Done. Now you can go keep the NFL script and draft Caleb Williams because that's not who I'm looking for anyway. But with your number 2 draft pick and this wide receiver that you gave me, it doesn't matter which one, Scary Terry or Curtis Samuel, it doesn't matter. I'm now going to go draft Marvin Harrison Jr. So now my Justin Fields have, I guess Cole Kmet probably, DJ Moore, right? DJ Moore. Either Scary Terry or Curtis Samuel. And we also have Marvin Harrison Jr. Now all I got to do is probably grab Justin Fields, a couple of linemen. We good. We're contenders now. We're good. We're good on offense anyway because I can now light the field up. I can stretch the shit out of that field. And your teams are going to have a hard time stopping me because now you have to deal with one of these 2 players from Washington, Moore, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Cole Kmet, whatever. That's what I would do. Or I could be selfish and keep my number 1 pick, but I'm not going to keep the NFL narrative. I'm not going to get rid of Justin Fields neither because Justin Fields he knows my schemes. They know they've been here. I'm not getting rid of my quarterback. He's comfortable. So I can be selfish, keep the number 1 pick, but the NFL script gets thrown off because I'm still going to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. at number 1. Now Caleb Williams just fell to number 2. I don't know how he'll feel about that. He's an ego. His ego is very huge. Don't care. But option A, scenario A is what I would go with. If I was the Bears, I would think very logical about that and be very tactful and be very tactical and surgical with this number 1 draft pick that I got from the Panthers. I'm talking to Washington because everybody else I don't want to hear from because Washington is at number 2. I think that's right. Is that correct? If anyone knows, I'm looking it up, but I'm trying to see draft order. That's 23. Give me 24. There is no draft. I don't know. I looked at it earlier. I'm almost certain that's how it is. Yep. Bears at 1, and Washington's at 2. I'm not letting New England get Marvin Harrison Jr. Sorry. They'd be crazy to do that. You got Justin Fields for one more year before that rookie deal is up. Make some use of it. Make some use of it, man. I'm not trading. I'm sorry. We're gonna try to win it all this season, or get pretty damn far. And then, now that I got what I got, Marvin Harrison's on a rookie deal. I can probably pay so and so a little bit, and this will be your first contract, Justin Fields, so I can still kind of, I can throw you a bone, but it ain't gonna be the big one yet because it's the first contract, and you still trying to prove yourself. Let's say we didn't make it, right? So I think that's the way I would go. It seems logical to me. I don't know. I could be wrong. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Think it over. I don't know. But to me, that's the way I'm going with that. Is, yeah. Keep Justin Fields, trade the number 1 and Mooney together in a package. Send it to the Commanders for their number 2 and one of their receivers. I don't care which one it could be, but it has to be between Scary Terry and Curtis Samuel. It has to be between them. Give me one of them, your number 2, I'm good. Chiefs, 32 pick. If Troy Franklin's still there, I'm rocking with it. I wouldn't try to trade up to move up to take nothing. We good. We good with what we got, man. So I don't know. I don't think I'm trading up. I'd like to thank everyone out there, man, that's been tuning in today. It's a short, sweet situation. Not very much going on with the sports world here in Kansas City. We only really got 2 pretty decent teams. I mean, we got 4. We got Sporting KC, the Chiefs, the Royals, and KC Current. We'll see how all that stuff goes out, man. But I'm definitely rocking with the Royals, man. I'm ready to see what they got to offer this year, man. Appreciate everyone for tuning in, Paige. Happy birthday, Paige. Paige's birthday is tomorrow, everyone. Y'all wish her happy birthday in the chat, man. I appreciate that. We're going to probably get some tacos or something because I thought I saw her say something about tacos. I mean, y'all take it easy out there.